welcome to
Dad.
Today we have the two Kiwi Riders to answer some questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
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 Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
Great to be here. Thank you.
This is Dad and Mad on YouTube.
Stay tuned. Check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah. We're in lockdown, and we're just trying to settle into that lockdown routine, I guess. Trying to make sure when we go out, we're only going for essential purposes. Apparently, motorcycle riding isn't considered an essential purpose unless we're going to the supermarket. So we think we might need to up our game and go to the supermarket a lot more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Apparently, tracky decks and Ugg boots are now essential workwear.
Harley Davidson T-shirts.
Yeah.
That's the new uniform now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Will you let us know when you want to go in with your questions, man?
Okay, yeah, now.
Okay, go for it.
For the people that don't know, what do you ride?
So I ride a 2019 Harley Davidson Sportster. So it's an Iron 1200.
Yeah, I like that.
Right on. And it's so fun to ride. The mufflers have no baffles in them, so it's just like a blaster down the road, and so much fun.
Yeah.
I ride a 2018 Softail Street Bob in wicked red and what's the cherry colour? Yeah, cherry. But anyway, she's called Cherry.
Twisted Cherry.
Twisted Cherry, that's right. Yeah, and she's pretty fun to ride as well. So yeah.
Beautiful bikes, aren't they?
Yeah, except how do you know if a bike is she or a he?
Well,
That's a good question.
generally, machinery has, and this is just popular culture, as it's in my life, anything that's a machine is generally known as a she, but there are a lot of people out there that will name their vehicles guys' names and call them he and that sort of thing. But I've always just grown up calling machines she, and yeah.
Mine told me her name, so I knew she was a she.
And a he was
What about our bike? Is our bike a he or a she?
She.
Hey!
and does it have a name?
Well, I just in my head I just call it Beast.
Beast.
I love it.
Beast.
That's awesome.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful beast too. I love the paint
I
job.
love that beast.
The tank paint job is awesome. I love it. Yeah.
We love your bikes as well. Those colours are really cool. I love it. I love those bats that you've got as well. Those custom baseball bats that you take to the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to go ahead with another question?
Yeah, where was I?
You've done one question so far.
Can we skip this? We already know, and it's New Zealand.
I mean,
and we already know something about it. It's on lockdown.
why don't you ask for the people that are watching, just in case they don't know?
Okay, so the people that are watching, where are you in the world? Can you tell me a little something about it?
We are in Dunedin, New Zealand, which is in the South Island, almost right at the bottom of the South Island. So it gets a little colder and darker here in the winter than other places in New Zealand. What can I tell you about New Zealand? There's a lot of sheep here.
We have penguins.
We have penguins. We have, here in Dunedin, we have the only land-based breeding colony of royal albatrosses.
You
Large birds.
You asked. They have a wingspan of over 3 meters.
you know your stuff.
but it's hot over
No, not that hot down here.
Yeah. So not all penguins necessarily, like the frigid temperatures like Antarctica and that sort of thing.
Although we are very close.
But we're pretty close to Antarctica. Yeah. But the little blue penguins, they like quite mild temperatures. and we've got a colony of those close to the albatross colony actually, and they're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah. If you ever come to New Zealand, ever come to Dunedin, you have to go and visit the little blue penguins. Yeah.
Okay, so you and the little blue penguins are basically,
Wow.
Dunedin is actually there, posted on our globe. Actually.
Oh, is it written there? Cool.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that's us.
Almost.
Almost.
We just saw a latitude line, I think.
Yeah. And a finger.
Right there, Dunedin. How about that?
Yeah, it says Dunedin right there where my finger was.
Aren't you glad you asked that question now? Because you've learned about the penguins and the albatrosses.
Yeah. Also, what's an albatross?
It's a really, really big bird.
Massive seabird. And as I say, they have a wingspan of over 3 meters.
Big wings.
Now, do you guys do meters or feet in the UK? Meters?
We do
You know meters?
bit of both.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
So that must be what, about 9 feet or something.
Yeah,
But they can stay in the air when they're flying out in the ocean. They can stay out at sea for 3 months, did they say, at a time?
Yeah.
And they can stay flying for days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks.
I was just going to say, they don't actually have 9 feet. They've only got 2. So just don't get confused.
Mom's jokes. We're all here for mom's jokes. they're only slightly better than dad's jokes because moms are prettier. They're nicer to look at, you see.
This is going to be a long interview.
Just cut out the interview and put the good bits in. Yeah. Sorry, man. We're ready for you. Yeah.
2 videos. We could have one with all the jokes and the outtakes, and one with the interview.
Yeah.
Just exactly what we do. And the outtakes are often like
Longer.
with all the noises and silly nonsense.
Okay, ready. What have you got for us?
Ready for another question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What is the best motorbike to you?
Wow, you hit us with the big, hard questions up early, don't you?
The best motorcycle
To you.
to you. Okay. You got one?
I need time to think.
All right. So off the top of my head, I've got a couple. So the best motorcycle in terms of a motorcycle that I'd like to own is actually the same as Dad's, the Road Glide. I've ridden the Road Glide and it is an absolute dream to ride. And they've changed up the design slightly. They've made that shark nose front fairing a little bit taller, so it doesn't, I think before it had a really squat look, which was just not quite right, but now I think the proportions are a lot better. So the Road Glide. But that being said, I really want to test ride the Indian Challenger, because obviously, they've gone head to head with those bikes. The Indian Challenger was built to go head to head with the Road Glide. So yeah, I would love to test ride that, and that may change my mind. And I know that the bearded bobber would tell me that it absolutely would change my mind. But yeah, the Road Glide. Also, I encountered one of the new Triumph Rocket 3s, the GT version recently, belonging to a guy in the motorcycle club that we ride with. And that is a beautiful machine.
Yeah.
Well balanced, beautifully built and put together, isn't it?
It looks so good.
So,
and apparently it rides amazing.
Yeah. And with some bikes, you might get on them and you feel, straight out of the factory, you feel a bit limited. And I know that I do with the Street Bob, but apparently you get on the Triumph Rocket and it is exactly that. It's like a rocket. You don't feel limited. It's got different riding modes, and yeah, Stacey, the owner, he just says it's second to none.
Mint
so
as bro.
mint as bro. Yeah.
That's like a 2.3 litre beast, isn't it? The rocket.
Yeah, it's massive.
The new ones are actually 2.5, so just under, I think 248 something or other. But yeah, 2.5 litres, man.
Man, that's
Massive. Yeah.
I've wanted to test ride one for a long time, since the original one came out.
Yeah.
It's just reminded me of something. Who was it that rode?
Oh, that was Dirty Deeds.
Yeah, Dirty Deeds rode. Have you watched the one where Dirty Deeds rode a lady's pink bike with Tinkerbells all over it?
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
That was so awesome.
That was
in Australia, was it? Yeah.
That was Governor's wife's bike, I think. Yeah, Miss Tink. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Go D's.
It had a Tinkerbell ornament.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty proud to be riding that. To be fair. Yeah. It was awesome. That was so cool. What about you? What's your
Well, I haven't
top bike of all time?
test rode a lot, so I'm only going by what I have test ridden myself, and that's a Street Bob, my bike, Sport Glide. What else have I tried?
Fat Bob.
Fat Bob, the Lowrider S. So I really liked the Sport Glide because you just glide. It's so effortless to just, it's just so cruisy. I just love it. And I think I like the idea of the bag, so you can kind of bring stuff, but you could strip it right back. I've seen one with a really nice Memphis fairing, and it changes the whole look of it, and it looks so damn good. So yeah, I really like that one. That would be mine.
That the Sport Glide, beautifully proportioned as well, and nice and low for a shorter rider, or you know,
so easy to ride. But it's got the guts when you need it as well. Like it can go. Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah.
D-Cycle's got one of those, hasn't he? He's got a Sport Glide.
Yeah.
D-Cycle Motovlogs! Sorry, that was one of the shout-outs we did quite some time ago, actually. Yeah, shout out to D-Cycle!
Hey!
We watched his interview. Actually.
We did. We watched your interview.
Yeah, your interview with him. Yeah, it was good.
Yay! Have you watched the one with Dazzle Rebel?
No, I'm still editing that right now.
Have you? What about?
We've got to check out Kid Moto next. So, and was Daughter Moto on there as well?
He was, yeah.
Hey, cool, awesome.
I think your favourite interview, if you couldn't pick this, that I did, would probably be my one with Gid Raven, because that was pretty good as well.
Is that out?
Not yet. We did it yesterday. I think. We did it on a birthday.
There's so many.
Yeah,
oh wow, we've got a lot of watching to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could go out and ride my bike.
I know.
Us too, dude.
Like on the actual bike.
On our bike, on the motorbike.
Yeah.
I know.
And except before that, can we go to the park with my bicycle? Yeah, my push bike.
Yeah. We'll do that once we can leave the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Do you want to?
Once the 14 days is over.
Yes, exactly. Do you want to?
How many days has it been so far? How many days is the last?
I think we're on Monday now, so we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday you can leave the house for some exercise.
Friday, yes.
There you go.
You can leave the house on Friday.
Yeah. Do you want to ask another question?
And Dad can too. He can go out on his bike with me.
Well, I'll go out on the bike to work. That's what I'll be doing on Friday.
No, on my bicycle. Or Mum can just ride it.
Do you want to ask another question?
Yeah.
Are you going to stick with your normal question for this one, or are you going to change it up?
Which one?
Number 4.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to change it.
You're going to change it up? Ooh.
What? So, what's each other's favourite pizza topping? So you have to say what Mrs. Kiwi Riders' favourite pizza topping is, and you have to say what Mr. Kiwi Rider's favourite pizza topping is. You have to say what each other's is, and you know I love each other right now.
We've totally got this down. We know. I know exactly what Mrs. Kiwi Rider's favourite pizza topping is.
Yeah.
Slugs. She loves slugs. Slugs on the. She does not love slugs on pizza. It's not slugs. It's definitely not slugs. Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Pepperoni slugs.
No.
Pepperoni and cheese. Yeah, there you go.
Cheese. New York style cheese pizza.
Cheese and garlic.
Yeah.
Yep. Cover that thing with cheese. Melt cheese on that pizza base and yeah. Bit of tomato.
A good cheese pizza is underestimated, I feel.
I think my dad's is
Slugs.
Yeah, slugs.
I knew it.
I mean, they just go down so well, you know.
Oh, they so do. Yeah, especially the fat, juicy ones. Oh man, like those slugs in Harry Potter. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh man.
You know, if you ever cook them, they just dry up, and you know nobody likes a dry slug.
Nobody.
That old saying.
You know the old saying, nobody likes a dry slug.
Okay, Dad, say what's mine.
What's yours? Yours is salami.
Yes, salami and cheese.
Woo! That's kind of the same,
Kind
really,
of the
isn't it?
same.
Because pepperoni is a form of salami.
Except salami is just a bit bigger.
Yeah.
You can whatever size you like, I suppose.
Yeah, you can make them as big as this.
Imagine if you had one piece of salami as big as the pizza. Just one big one.
Wow.
Then it's just a piece of salami.
Wow, that's cool.
And if salami gets too small, it becomes a chorizo.
Yeah.
So there is a you know.
That's small, then it becomes a pepperoni, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pepperoni's like that big.
Are you all right there? You
We have to get our binoculars to see all the way to the UK.
I can
See you.
Wow, this is getting. Man, I didn't realize I was going to have so much exercise during this
right?
interview.
I like that question up. That was good.
Yeah.
Fine.
It was good.
Do you want to go with another one?
Yes.
Go for it.
Where do you like to ride? You first.
Thank you.
Ladies first.
Pretty much anywhere, but anywhere that is like pretty is my favorite. So usually like by the coast or over the hills, so you've got like a nice view. Yeah, somewhere a bit twisty, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh. If you could go anywhere in the world.
Oh, that's another question completely.
Which one am I answering here? Am I answering where I like to ride still, or?
Actually, no. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. Okay. So around my local hood, or the greater hood, definitely, like Mrs. Kiwi Rider said, beautiful places. Yeah, there's the ride out to a place called Alexandra is really beautiful here. Oh man, any which way you go is actually really beautiful, eh? There's a lighthouse not far away called Nugget Point. That's a beautiful ride down there. Thank you, Nugget. Thank you for pointing. Yeah, so that's especially once you get off the main road, it's just really beautiful. And the coastal road, which the ocean on one side and beautiful, beautiful plants and things on the other side. Yeah, just really stunning. Yeah.
Awesome. You guys, I'm guessing where you're positioned, you're right. You could go coast or you could go inland towards.
We're really lucky in New Zealand because like 2 hours in any direction, and you're at the sea, you're at the mountains, there's lakes and forest, and we're just really spoiled because New Zealand is so thin. It's long, but we're really thin. So we could ride so we're on the east coast. We could ride to the west coast beach and back in one day if we wanted to. So
yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're a really good interviewer, Mad.
Okay, what's your favourite hairstyle? What's your favourite beard style?
Oh, wow. You ask hard questions. What's my favourite hairstyle? I don't think anyone has ever asked me that before. I think...
The Rachel. Goth.
How do I answer this? Well, if it's for me, I always want to put my hair up because it annoys me and gets in my way. But if I was going out somewhere fancy, it's nice to like do it curly or long or something.
What's my favorite beard style? That's an interesting question, I guess.
There's a lot to choose.
Currently, Matt, I don't know how many motovloggers that you watch, but currently I've got the Blue Bike and Doyle look going on, which I'm really liking, a big full beard. So I actually kind of like this one, to be fair. I don't think I like more the shovel head curve underneath rather than the point, which some gentlemen like to go for. So I quite like this one. Yeah.
Mrs. Kiwi Rider, what's your favourite beard style of Mr. Kiwi Riders?
Flavor saver.
You guys are asking me such hard questions. I've never had an interview as hard as this before.
And she said so many interviews.
So
oh my
many.
goodness, makeup and lights and on.
I think this one right here. Although, who's the guy with the the long? No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
The long white beard that I love. I love his beard so much.
Bruce City Rider.
Bruce City Rider.
Yeah, big, massive white beard.
He's
beautiful.
Like a modern day Gandalf. He's just the coolest guy, and he rides a motorbike. And yeah, he's like there's God, and then there's him. I'm pretty certain he's just under there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, sounds like you've got yourself a boyfriend.
She's got a husband and a boyfriend apparently. Yeah. That's the upsetting thing, with the lockdown. She can't see her boyfriend. Yeah.
That's YouTube. But there's a lot of motovloggers and motorcyclists that have beards, aren't there, Mad? Lots.
Are you going to grow a beard, Mad?
No, never.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad.
Never. Yes, and never. I would never grow a beard.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Good answer,
That's
Mad.
probably for the best. Yeah.
Good answer.
Mine comes off when I take my glasses off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been to that joke shop, eh?
Yeah.
It's a secret. He used to have no moustache, no beard, but hair on his head.
That's so weird, man.
Wow.
And now
blown.
mine. And I was the same. And now it looks like somebody put my head on upside down. Yeah.
Same with Dad. He used to have hair, but he decided to shave it off. I don't know why.
It was through choice, and now it's through necessity.
Yep. Been there, dude. Right there with you.
What's your dream ride if you could go anywhere in the... Give me a second.
Anywhere in the coffee cup. Oh, no, the globe. Anywhere in the beach ball?
No, anywhere in the world.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
So it's no secret that our dream goal is to ride in the US and ride Route 66.
Yeah.
But
or at least part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, certainly the United States of America, the home of Harley Davidson. But that being said, there's a big, big world out there, you know, and we've seen rides, you know, people riding all over the world. I know Open Roader, Chris does some beautiful rides around Europe.
UK. There's good rides in Australia that we'd like to do.
Australia, But our big goal is really the United States, you know, and when we've done that, then we can plan, you know, the UK and all that sort of stuff. So
we've got to start here and then figure out the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's a dream ride of people in the US, but for anyone outside of the US, Route 66 is definitely up there, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, Route 66.
I think so, and I know that it's not the Route 66 of days gone by, because you know some of the roads now bypass where that went and what have you. But just to follow that route, or even just do a part of it, you know, from Chicago through to California, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. You know, you'd have to travel from that part of the US.
Yeah.
All the way down to there.
Crazy, yeah. We love long rides, so we'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
You could even do a little detour into Vegas for a night.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
You mean Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Las Vegas?
Viva Las Vegas!
me and Mr. Kiwi ride the same thing at the same time.
Don't blame him.
You'd like to do New Zealand, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We would like to go from south to north or north to south of the South Island.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Man, you could easily spend 2 weeks and still want more time in the South Island. It's just so good. There's so many good places.
If you do it, give yourself slightly more time than you think, because otherwise you'll just spend your time driving.
Yeah, you'll just be racing to get to everywhere. Like, there's so many nice places. Yeah.
I think this is just what I imagined in my head, but like I was thinking, I don't know how realistic this would be and depend on the time of year and stuff, but I would love to like send some money to like Cal and get him to buy me like a camper van or something. And then, or get you guys to look out for a camper van, I don't know, and then get a camper van, come over, get in the camper van and go from you guys to Cal or Cal to you guys, and then leave the camper van behind and then get it sold and then recoup some of the money back for the camper van.
That's a good way.
That's what a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah. Although I guess it may take some time after this whole lockdown. You know, like our tourism is shot at the moment, and who knows how long it might take to kind of build that back up. But that's a really good idea, a real great way to do it. Yeah. And cheaper than renting.
Yeah. Way cheaper.
Renting one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's in there. It's on the list. It's on the list. It's all money, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna change that question.
Go ahead.
So, what you have to say what he's got planned.
What for? When for?
What he's got planned for next year when the coronavirus is hopefully gone. And then you have to say what she's planned.
I think it's safe to say we both plan more riding.
Definitely.
So as soon as we're allowed out and we can, we're riding. I don't know where yet, but we will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as for me, Kiwi Rider, probably like vacuuming and some like the dishes and stuff, and probably clean the bathroom and I'm in trouble.
Oh dear.
Lots more riding for sure. Man, screw them.
That's what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say it's probably eating slugs in the garden and everything. That's what I thought you were going to say.
We can't afford that kind of luxury. Slugs. Slugs are a delicacy. Mm.
Okay. I'm going to change this question. What's Mr. Kiwi Riders' favourite YouTube channel? And what's Mrs. Kiwi Riders' favourite YouTube channel?
Channel or channels?
Channels.
That's a really, really, really hard question, I think, for both of us, to be honest, because there's so many YouTube channels out there. Like, we watch so many.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if Mrs. Kiwi Rider be able to say what I feel like might be one of my favourites, or.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I don't think I know that.
Yeah. So it might be better if we answer for ourselves on that one.
Oh.
But it would only be.
Let Mr. Kiwi Rider talk.
No, answer for each other.
It's a hard question. You're not listening.
We'll give it a try. Okay. Maybe one of Mrs. Kiwi Rider's favourite YouTube channels might be Stevie TV.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I'm not sure I could even. Yeah. So maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to pick a maybe for you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hard questions, Madison.
Madison.
Favorite. Well, I'd have to say Dad and Matt are up there, definitely.
That went without saying,
Yeah,
of course.
without saying. Like, no words even.
Actually, we were watching you guys yesterday or the day before, and actually just commenting on the channel. And we were saying how much we really like your logo with the fist.
Yeah, I love
the
that.
tiny
logo.
fist,
The
or the
little
big fist and the small fist. Yeah.
It's
so,
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
The small one is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have picked that.
Small.
Oh, it's Diddy.
His 8 line.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think we answered that.
There you go.
Did you want us to say for ourselves what might be our favourites, or no?
Yourself as well.
Okay.
There you go.
One of my favourites is one called. Actually, I can't remember if the channel's the same as his name, but it's a guy called Creations Ross. Creations Ross. Stevie TV actually turned me on to him, and it's basically a guy called Ross and a bunch of his friends, and I think they're maybe in Florida or somewhere in one of the warmer states in the US. And they basically just go around pulling pranks and doing silly kind of jokes on people, like asking to borrow, on the beach they ask to borrow people's cell phones, but then kind of stealthily switch it out and pretend that they're putting that person's cell phone in a slingshot and firing it into the water. Stuff like that, and then they get the people's reaction. So it's just 12 minutes of silliness.
It's grown guys acting like 12-year-old boys.
Woo!
And having lots of fun. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, so Creations Ross or Vlog Creations or something like that.
Yeah, I love Adam Sandoval. He's one of our favourites. We watch him a fair bit. And,
he was really the first moto, if you want to call him a moto vlogger, or like the OG moto vlogger that we watched.
Yeah.
And kind of we were motivated by Adam Sandoval to actually just start filming stuff based around our motorcycles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That one that you mentioned, Bruce, the creations thing. I don't know if it's the same people, but I saw a video of these guys. They were going around cutting people's headphones while they were listening to them.
I think that might be one of them. I'm not sure. Yeah.
And then after they got the reaction, they were like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll replace them with these earbuds." So they gave them like brand new Apple earpods or whatever they were instead.
Yeah. If that's not the same people, that's the kind of stuff that they do.
Yeah,
it sounds like them.
Yeah, it sounds like them.
Yeah.
I just went down the YouTube rabbit hole one day and I found that video and I couldn't stop watching. I just wanted to see somebody try and beat them up or something.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favourite animal?
Ooh,
If you've got one, you go. Yep.
My favourite animals in the world. I love all animals, but my favourite is birds. I love birds. There was a bird that it's extinct now, it used to live in the South Island of New Zealand called the Haast eagle, and it was so big that it would pick up the Māori people. So when they would go hunting, they had to go back to back with their spears and stuff because it would swoop down and just pick up a person and take it away.
Mm.
And we had big extinct birds called the moa, and they're like a massive, massive, massive emu-like looking bird. And it used to hunt moa, and so it would swoop down and pick them up. And I'm just fascinated with birds. I think they're amazing.
Wow. What is that eagle called again?
Haast, Haast, Haast eagle.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. So my favorite animal now. I like a lot of animals. When we lived in a place called Christchurch, there was an animal park up there called Arana Park, and they had lions and giraffes. I believe they had rhino. Yeah, rhino. African dogs and ring-tailed lemurs. And they were all so wonderful. But my absolute favourite animal, because I've encountered them so much, is actually probably a cat. Like cats, I really love cats. And I also love dogs, but I love cats more, I think, because, and I've said this in another. She loves dogs. I've said this in a vlog of ours or something. I like cats because you have to work a little bit harder to earn their trust. You have to, and that once you've earned their trust, that it's actually a valuable thing. So, yeah, I like cats, and I like when they lie on you and you can just pat them and they'll purr, and yeah.
I love dogs. I love that dogs love you no matter what. Like, they just love you. They're like so loyal. They're just awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I had to choose out of the dogs and cats, I would definitely choose cats.
Yay! Cats for the win!
I do love cats. I just love dogs a tiny bit more.
What's your hobby apart from biking? I would say both of your hobbies would probably be pranking.
Pranking.
She knows us well.
She knows us well.
Yeah, I really don't have any other hobbies. Honestly, he does, but mine is definitely just motorcycles. Yeah.
Or pranking.
Oh, pranking, yeah.
Pranking, yeah.
Oh, I guess I do have another one. I just don't do very much of it. I like to crochet. So I really enjoy it and I love it, but I don't often make time for it these days. But yeah, I really enjoy that. Yeah, like making toys and stuff.
I can also crochet. When I was younger, I learned one technique of crocheting, which was how to crochet a buttonhole. But that was the only technique I learned. So when I crochet infinite buttonholes. If anybody out there has a need for infinite buttonholes, please just give me a call.
What are buttonholes?
What's that?
What are buttonholes?
The holes that your buttons go into. So when you crochet, say a top or something, you can put buttons on it, but you need a hole for the button to go through, and you have to crochet or like negative crochet the buttonhole.
This is something I was making, and I put it down, and I haven't picked it back up for a while. But it's a tiny little backpack.
Oh man.
Ha, cute.
And I just hadn't quite finished it yet. But it's like a little keyring thing that you can. I just need to do the button.
So there's a buttonhole right there.
Yeah, that's a buttonhole.
Yeah.
Crochet buttonhole.
Want to close it?
Oh.
Have you ever done crochet? No.
I just like it because it's just one hook instead of. I never got the hang of the two needles with knitting, but with crochet it's just one, and it's just real easy and real fun.
What's Mr. Kiwi Rider's hobby besides biking?
Yeah.
So anything creative is a hobby of mine. So a lot of the editing that we put into our videos, like I'll sit down and do those in the evening. So that's a creative outlet for me.
He's also part-time God when he's creating. So.
I feel like God when I'm putting all this stuff together, you know.
What's that?
Is it? Sorry, no. You finish off.
Yeah. So I also sing and play guitar. I also do. I like to paint. I also do digital art. So like anything that is a creative outlet is generally something that I enjoy doing.
He's very shy normally.
Quite shy. I really love stupid comedy as well. Surprise, surprise.
You were shy.
What's that?
I cannot believe that you were shy.
He's not really.
I'm not shy at all. She's just being silly.
I made that up.
She's actually a lot more shy than me. It's funny because she's an introvert and I'm an extrovert. So there's an old saying that says opposites attract, and in our case, you can't tell by the outfits because we dress the same.
No, but the funny thing about that was we took a personality test, the Myers-Briggs one. So there's 16 personalities. Our personality...
I have all of them. No.
was exactly the same, except one difference. The rest of our personality was the same, but he was extrovert and I was introvert.
Wow.
Go figure.
I think that's why we get on so well.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that killed it.
Well, that killed the conversation.
You're a man of many talents.
Yeah, I guess so. Years ago, I struggled a little bit with mental health, and I realised that, through counselling and what have you, and I realised, for me anyway, and I think for a lot of people will they'll discount that creative side of themselves, and I certainly did up until that point, and I realised that creativity, being creative and having a creative outlet was the key to, at least to my mental health. So I literally tried to find all of these different things that, and tried so many different things that I actually came out of it having all of these interests, and this was around, I think, my late 20s. I suddenly started learning to play guitar and, experimented with vlogging back then, and just all of these creative outlets, drawing and painting and computer art and singing and, even comedy back then, but no one was laughing.
So did you go for it? Like, did you learn a bunch of stuff at the same time, or did you have like intense phases of things? Because me and a friend of mine when we get into something, we have like a really intense phase on it. I don't know if it's like a man thing, but like we have a really intense phase on something, and then we move on to something else, and then we have an intense phase on that.
I know around that time, when I was coming out of that my issues with mental health, that I did try a whole lot of things at one time, and a lot of some of them didn't stick, but things like the guitar playing and the interest in video production and that sort of thing, they did stick around.
He did fire breathing.
Yep, juggling and fire breathing. I couldn't do fire breathing now because you really can't do it with facial hair.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Hair burns on fire.
Yeah. I had a friend years ago who tried fire breathing with a beard, and the beard did catch on fire, but he went to the emergency room and they said it's a good thing you had a beard, otherwise your face would have been burned off.
Wow.
So the beard, even though that caught on fire, his skin didn't. So yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Okay.
I better not try fire breathing, eh?
No. But Kiss, how do you fire breathe now?
Are you talking about when we saw Kiss last year?
Yeah, because
the demon.
Because the demon like.
He breathes fire, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? What are you scared of?
Oh, what are you scared of?
What are you scared of? Sometimes his jokes.
You're lucky I didn't hear that.
Anyway, what are you?
What are we scared of?
What are we scared of? Sorry, we got sidetracked.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared of lots of things. I'm scared of public speaking. I'm scared of spiders when they're in the bedroom or in the bathroom. If they're anywhere else in the house, I can cope with them, kind of. But I don't like them in my personal space.
So, like, when a spider is having a shower, she doesn't like them. I don't understand that. They're just showering.
Yeah.
Spiders have to use the shower as well. Come on.
What else am I scared of? Sometimes I'm scared of other people because they're a bit unpredictable. Like when you're out on the road or,
I get that.
Lots of things.
Mm.
I'm scared of trying new things. Maybe I'm scared of failing, but sometimes I'll just try them anyway.
Man, this is getting deep.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you like to lie down on the couch and we can talk about this?
Okay, your turn.
I'm scared of losing Rel or Zoe. So
that's deep.
That's pretty deep. But yeah, I'm scared of losing Rel or Zoe. I actually have a recurring dream about actually this is pretty deep. I have a recurring dream about being smothered, which I think stems from when I was growing up and I was really little. My brother smothered me. So I'm not scared of confined spaces, but I'm scared of not being able to breathe in a tight space. Yeah. So like I'll go under the floor or something in a house, but I won't be able to have like a blanket over my head or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Deep question.
That is a deep question. What are you scared of? Yeah. And of course, like being eaten by a lion as well. That's pretty scary. Yeah.
I don't like the thought of going into like outer space. You know how people want to pay to like go into outer space? Like that scares me. I do not want to leave the planet. Like if the planet is dying, then I'm dying with it because outer space scares me way more than, here on Earth.
Would you go to outer space, man? Would you like to go? Would you like to be an astronaut or go up to the moon or anything like that? Go into space?
No.
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 Some people like it. It's just not for me. Yeah.
I'd give it a go.
Not me.
No.
No.
Do you have more questions for the Kiwi Riders?
Yeah. I'm gonna skip what. Yeah, I'm gonna skip.
All right, you skip that then if you want.
Because I probably already know. Because Milo's a favourite hot drink, and yeah.
Do you think it is? Is it though?
Is it? What's your favourite drink? What's your favourite alcoholic drink? Wait, no. So, for you, what's your favourite cold drink? And for you, what's your favourite hot drink?
My favourite hot drink is coffee.
Okay. What's your favourite cold drink?
My favourite cold drink is sugar-free Coke.
Ooh.
Oh. Why sugar-free?
I like sugar-free over diet because sugar-free tastes more like full sugar Coke. But I don't like all that sugar, so yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
See, it wasn't Milo.
Okay, what's cool about each other?
What's cool about each other? Oh no, here we go.
Mrs. Kiwi Riders going to go first. What's cool about each other? Wow, that's that could be a deep question as well.
He rides motorcycles.
She rides motorcycles. That would actually be one of mine. Would be that Rel rides motorcycles. So I think, and you'd know this, Dad, to have a partner that rides motorcycles as well. It's like you never ever have to justify that $600 or £450 motorcycle part ever again, because they know why it's important.
I know it's important, but I also can't convert it into wife pounds anymore because, like, Soph actually goes shopping for motorcycle parts, so she knows exactly how much everything costs. So I'm sort of, you know. Yeah, okay. I see your dilemma. Yeah. It was on sale, you know. It was only 200 quid. No.
Please don't sell it for what I told you I paid for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Rel has really cool dress sense, and I like her style, and I like the fact that she likes tattoos. She's very nice to look at.
I would say all the same things about him.
Very nice to look at?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just been wondering, what if we touch a screen and then we transported into each other's homes?
That would be fun.
That'd be pretty epic, eh? That would be really, really epic. Because I've been dying to play a game of darts. And
shall we do it?
There's
No, I totally agree with you. It is awesome to have Soph riding. And it's awesome to have a daughter that wants to come on with us as well.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's totally cool. Man, you are totally rad. Yeah.
I love Mad's dress sense as well. She always has like the coolest like clothes on and jock boots. And I like your cargo pants that you've got on.
Heck yeah. Cool. And then like your glitter docks are awesome.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Oh, she's outgrown those now though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. You're just gonna have to get some more.
Do you want to show them? Do you want to show them your new docks?
Yeah.
New docks.
Yeah.
I'll show you my new docks.
Woo. Woo.
Do you guys get like any discounted ones because it's like you're not far from where they make them or something?
These are my new docks.
Oh wow!
That's fully sick.
That's
tattoos.
Awesome. I love that. It's got cherries.
Cherry. Oh, and on the toes as well.
Oh, flaming dice guitar. That's
microphone.
awesome.
What's on the toe? Swallows. Yes.
And the skull.
That's sick.
I want those boots.
Wow.
They got faces.
That's cool. So are they actually in the leather?
Yeah, they're like printed on the leather, yeah.
And the cool thing is,
they've got zips.
Yeah.
Look, that's says something. What does that say?
Hold it still, hold it still.
Skulls out.
Skulls out.
And that one's got a
Well,
skull.
except this one has a picture of a skull on.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And
Love it.
I love the zips up the side, so you can do them lace up, but then you can just unzip them
Super fast.
super fast.
That is cool.
Fully sick, man. Love it.
Why don't grown-up Dr. Martens have zips on the side? Or some of them do, I think. You know.
I've got a favourite pair of boots, which are my Union Jack Doc Marten boots, actually.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think you're more like dad or mum? Or do you think you're a healthy mix of both?
A healthy mix of both.
She says mum when she's with mum.
Yeah.
I think you've got bits of both. Good bits of both.
Yeah, because I like motorcycles. You like motorcycles.
And mum does.
Yeah, but you like them more.
I like them more. I don't, yeah, maybe. Well, I've just liked them for longer, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we like. What else do we like that's the same?
I don't know.
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Man, awesome. Yeah.
We both like the two Kiwi Riders.
We do. We do.
So do we. And we both like Dad and Mad.
Yeah.
And Mama Soph too.
And we both.
Isn't it funny how the way that you say particular names and things becomes like pop culture? Like everybody starts saying it, you know? It's like, because right in the early days it was like Dad and Mad and Mama Soph too. And now it's just like, that's the way you say it. You don't say it any other way. You just say Dad and Mad and Mama Soph too. Yeah.
Okay, is there anything that you'd like to say before we finish?
Thank you very much for having us.
7 years ago, I was. Thank you for having us. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Yep.
you so much for joining us. It's
Yep. Total pleasure.
Fist bump.
Total pleasure.
Fist bump.
fist bump for you, fist bump for you,
Fist bumps all round.
Oh yeah.
We want to do this joke. Go on.
It means the world to us.
Love it.
Guys, I think you've just broke the record for our longest interview yet, our longest conversation to date.
This is two of us.
Yeah.
It's two of you. We've had a lot of fun, haven't we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right,
No, that's really cool.
2 hours.
2 hours.
What? Yeah.
You asked if we wanted to say anything else. Just wanted to say we didn't plan to dress this way. We just both showed up and then realized that we were wearing almost the same thing, and so we decided to leave it.
I think it's cool. We're both in red, and you guys are both in blue.
Yeah, it worked.
It's like, yeah.
I'm just going to take my jacket off because I'm really hot with 2 jackets on.
Yeah, I reckon.
2 jackets.
That
Look at that leather
jacket's
jacket.
pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cut too. It's a vest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It looks as if it's not, but
Yeah.
to look like that.
Born to be wild. You know that song, Mad? Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going along with it.
Get your motor running. Get out on the highway. You need to look that song up, Mad. It'll become your theme song. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way.
To be retired.
Born to be retired.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm waiting for it.
We'll put it on when we get mixed up.
Bad, and dangerous to know.
Calm down. Have we got anything else to say? I think we've said thank you and that we appreciate you joining us. And taking time out of your evening. Yes, this is great, man. It's occupying Mad and it's keeping us busy and we're getting to know people even more. I know we've chatted to you before, but it's always speak to you guys.
This means before.
We were totally looking forward to it
I
because
know, all day,
yeah, to catch up again and yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again soon.
yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much. It's been so cool. It's a crazy cat.
Thank you. We'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.